we're just really struggling to get up and get going in the mornings.
And she's...
And I'm excited. Oh my gosh, I got something in my eye.
My name is Amber Shondell. I'm a musician, vegan, and Jesus-obsessed adventure seeker. In 2020, my sister and I decided to thru hike the Appalachian Trail. We had a few setbacks, but in August, we finally summited Mount Katahdin and started our 2,200-mile journey from Maine to Georgia. This is our story.
Good morning. Today is day 4 of the thru hike, day 3 of actually being on trail. We are in the 100-mile wilderness. Yesterday we hiked out of Baxter, and our parents met us probably like 5.5 miles before we got out of the park, and we hiked with them for the day. And then instead of coming 3 miles into the 100-mile wilderness, because I was still just really hurting from Katahdin, we stayed overnight. So we got a shower at the Abol Bridge campground, and then we were going to sleep in the van, but we ended up staying at Baxter Park Inn. So got a good night's sleep, and we got up this morning, and now we are about 2.25 miles into the wilderness, and it's really pretty. And our parents are with us today, helping us kind of get a few miles in. My dad is being a boss and carrying my pack. And then sadly we have to leave them in a few miles, and I'm not happy about it. Yeah, just a lot of anxiety and fear and worries about what's to come, and having come just off of an ankle injury, like not being in shape enough, and there's just a lot of concerns. My parents keep saying, though, if you can do 16.5 hours on Katahdin and do Knife's Edge and come down a hunt trail in the dark, then you can do anything. And we've been looking up at Katahdin as we were hiking through Baxter yesterday, and then from Abol Bridge, there's a beautiful view of it. Just like every time you look up at it and see it, it's just like, holy crap, we climbed that in a day, and it was death. But we survived. Might check in a little bit later, might not. My phone's out of storage, so I'm filming on my sister's and don't want to steal our space. But it's really beautiful in the woods, and hopefully we'll get some footage of the pretty trail.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. No, you're gone in sun go down over the same old town.
I know I've let you down. I made the same mistake. I am the worrying kind, resting my life away. Be here, you know I really want you to stay. Later, when you then go, you will somehow still remain. Remember the time I told you the way that I felt, that I'd be lost without you and never find myself. Patience, let's do the numbers before we judge. Someday, all of this mess will only make us laugh. So find me at the rainbow's end, and we climb right up to the top again. Champagne on a Tuesday end. When I'm with you, the weekend never ends. It's silly, but sometimes I can feel your lips on mine. Lovers be lost, but we will stay on a solid ground. This time.
Good afternoon. It is day 5 of the AT through hike now. We stayed last night at Rainbow Spring tent site. So we did a total of about 11 miles yesterday, and we're trying to do about 11 and a half today. But we got started pretty late, like we didn't leave camp until 10, so I don't know that we're gonna do it before dark, which is gonna be kind of stinky. But we stopped for lunch. We are at the Rainbow Stream Lean-to, and we walked around Rainbow Lake like all day today for the last 3 point however many miles that we've done. But we've stopped for lunch, and there's apparently a really good swimming hole, so we're gonna like soak our feet, then head on up the trail and hustle. Yesterday, like, it's really hard to film hiking here in Maine. It's beautiful, and I wish I could. There's a lot of roots and rocks, and you really have to be careful where you step, or you're gonna face plant or roll an ankle or twist a knee or something. It's not gonna be good. So unfortunately, I can't show you a lot of the trail, as beautiful as it is. Yesterday, I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I just really wanted to go home. I was kind of miserable. I don't like feeling rushed to have to put in a lot of miles, which 11 miles for a thru hiker isn't even really that many miles, but it is for us because we're just starting out. But I don't like setting up camp in the dark, and we were setting up camp in the dark, and I knew we were going to, and so it was really stressful. I was walking, and there's a bunch of other stuff that I don't like about being on trail. But today, view-wise, has been very gratifying and rewarding so far, so that's been nice. But we're definitely gonna have to push to get to camp, and I really think we're probably gonna be setting up in the dark again, unfortunately. So we're gonna eat fast and soak fast and head out. Here's the lean-to. It's pretty nice. It's actually, the ones in Maine are a little different. They have this little gap between the platform and the front. It's interesting. That's where we're going to be heading, is up the trail right there. And this is apparently Rainbow Stream.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance.
As we climbed Sentiment Mountain, we were greeted with this amazing view, but I had a hard time appreciating it because my knees, my feet, my back, my lungs, everything was just hurting so badly this day. So we climbed on up to the summit, and I was able to find cell service here at these rocks, and I called my parents, just crying and begging them to come back and take me home. And they reminded me that I was in the 100-mile wilderness and I would at least have to hike to Monson if I wanted to go home. So my sister and I ended up finding a nice spot on top of the mountain to camp for the night. It was our first time dry camping, but it worked out great except for our bear hang. The trees in Maine are not great, and so this is what we ended up with.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, It's day 6 of the thru hike, day 3 in the 100-mile wilderness. It's about 8:30. We're just really struggling to get up and get going in the mornings, but it's 2 hours earlier than it was yesterday, which is great. And we have a shorter day today. We're only going like 7 some miles. We were supposed to go 11 yesterday. We only went like 9 because my legs were just dead, and we had some climbs that we weren't expecting. So yeah, we're gonna go. We've got about 2 miles until we get to the next shelter where we were gonna stay last night. And there's an overlook in a spring along the way, and then after we get to the shelter, about 2 miles after that, 4 miles after that, there's a beach, and we're going swimming. And I'm excited. And also, I've decided that I kind of want to draw a face on my pack and name him Gilligan because he's my little buddy. He's not really little, but he's really heavy. He's got a bit of a weight problem. The view was awesome. We slept on top of the mountain and shared the tent last night. But now I'm going to stop rambling because we need to get moving. So I'll see you later.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah.
Hey, baby, I wanna know if you'll be my girl. And she's
Never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah.
washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day to leave behind your trouble.
We finally made it to Nahmakanta Stream Lean-to. It is a bit later than we were hoping to be here, but we decided to take a longer break at the lake and swim longer than we were planning as well. But I think this tent pad is going to be home for the night. We're so excited to be here before it is dark so we can get our bear lines hung before dark and enjoy food before the mosquitoes eat us up. And yeah, we're just excited to be here. So it's just going to be a lovely evening.
You and me.
So even though we've been on trail a few days, it finally feels like we're really through hikers now that we're in the 100 mile and have been for a few days. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more coming episodes of our journey. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up if you did enjoy the content. But thanks so much for watching again, and we'll see you next time.
If you give up the fight, if only just